a concealer all over my eyelids just to give myself a base so it's really clean when we start the eye look. I'm just going to be using the Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer by Estee Lauder. Is it Estee Lauder? Yeah. I haven't actually used this before, so this is the first time using it. Hopefully it's fine. I'm going to be using a flat brush just to blend that out. When using this concealer, I would suggest doing one eye at a time because this side has kind of dried really quickly, so you need to work with it quite fast. Okay, so that's all done now. I'm going to set that in place with my Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. Sorry, it's really annoying that I'm looking this way, by the way. My mirror is here. So yeah, sorry about that. But first I'm going to go in with like a bright white colour all over. Just because when I think Twiggy, I think really bright all over the lid. So I'm just going to do just a bright white all over. Okay, so I know that was kind of weird, but you'll see, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to start off with just a really dark brown to begin with. I'm just going to be taking a dark brown from this Morphe palette, and just I'm going to use these little brushes. One's angled and one's a bit fluffier, because what I'm going to be doing is creating a line just above the crease, and then we're going to blend it out a little bit. So I'm going to use the small angled brush first. I'm going to draw a line, but just above your crease, so you can see it when your eyes are open. And at the end, I'm just going to sort of come down and flick it out. Which is quite modern. It wouldn't have really been like that back in the 70s / 60s. Okay, so I've got the other eye as close as I can to the same. So don't be too disheartened if they don't look completely the same. It's fine because we're going to blend them out anyway. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of a bigger brush, not too big, and put it in the same brown. I'm just going to go over that line, but I'm going to try and blend it up a little bit, but only up, not down. We want under the line really clean. So I'm just going to dab off the excess so that you don't go too crazy when you go in with it, and just and on the tail I really want it to flick out and blend outwards, so I'm just going to gently flick it. Then you're going to take a blending brush, to find one, a bit like this, like a smudgy brush, a bit fluffier, and then go over that again to blend it even more. but more on the edges rather than the line that we created first. I want it to be a bit more intense, so I'm going to go in again with the black now. So on that medium sized brush I'm going to go in with the black and just do the same as we did before, go along the line but then blending up a little bit, and then go in with this smudger and blend it out. So just taking the black, dabbing off the excess and then going onto the line. I'm just going to dip that smudger into the brown and just bring it up to nearer the brow bone and sweeping it out at the tail. I'm going to go in with that white again that I was using, this MAC palette. I'm going to go with the white again, make it really bright. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in this turquoise blue in the middle. Just going to so now I'm going to do my winged eyeliner. So now I've done both eyes with winged eyeliner. I'm just going to add a little bit of mascara. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lash, and then I'm just going to put eyelashes on as well. So lashes are on. I'm just going to move on to the face now, and then we're going to come back and finish the eyes after. So I'm just going to be putting on the Clarins SOS Primer first all over my face. And then I'm going to be using L'Oreal True Match foundation today. I love this foundation. It's just a go-to for me really. It's cheap and not too matte, not too glowy, just stays on all day. It's amazing. So now I'm going to go with my concealer. I'm just going to be using the Double Wear Estee Lauder one that we used earlier. I'm going to do one eye at a time, just because I said it is quite fast drying. Go back in with my Fit Me Matte Poreless powder just to set that. We are going to go back into the eyes, so I'm going to be using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. I'm just going to put that all in my waterline and go quite heavy with it. I went back in with that little brush and the dark brown that we used to begin with for the line, and just go under my lower lash line. I'm going to take my tattoo liner by Kat Von D again, and I'm going to create little lines. So the Kat Von D tattoo line didn't really work too great, it wasn't really coming out straight, so I'm going to use a really thin angled brush and my MAC Black Track gel liner and just take a tiny bit and essentially do the same thing but with a brush. just going to put some mascara on my bottom lashes as well. Using a MAC 163, it's an angled contour brush, and my Urban Decay Beach Bronzer. Just going to do a little bit under the cheekbone. I'm just going to use Madly by NARS. I love this blusher. So I'm just going to put it on the apples of my cheeks. I'm going to add a little bit of highlighter. Twiggy wouldn't have really worn highlighter because it wasn't really a thing back then, but I'm going to sort of put a modern twist on it, so I'm going to add some. This is just a Pixie highlighter. So here is the finished look. I've just added Cream Cup lipstick and a little bit of Quiet Beauty lip gloss in Rambutan. Please like the video and subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you soon.